There it is. Wow.
Yes, sir. We are live. Thanks, Maddie. So do I laptop and talk to people? Okay. All right. Are we good? All right. Thanks, Maddie.
Hey, wait. Maddie, you got our live location, right?
Yes.
You got our back, right? Okay.
Yep. You're good.
Okay.
No worries.
Thank you, Maddie.
Facebook. We're good. We're still live. Yep. I just lost maps. Ethan, your direction guy. You got a laptop.
It's also dead.
Our laptop's dead.
I literally was updating it today, and
That's easy.
ain't nothing.
Watch your mouth. We're on stream, dude. You cannot be doing that. This is a big stream. You actually cannot do that.
Get the viewers in.
But then,
They will be.
Can you tell them when people?
Since our live video is ended. Okay, we got 4 viewers. Hey, y'all.
How's it going, guys?
Right now, we are currently heading towards Paducah and Murray. That is our target zone for tonight. Paducah, Kentucky, Western Kentucky. We are trying to get ourselves in that tornado watch area because that's where I want to get to tonight. We were going to aim for Sikeston, Missouri, but I don't think we have enough time to make it that far, but we're going to do what we can. Our service is getting bad. How is Mayfield looking tonight? Let me take a look at that real quick. Alright, so Mayfield, you are in that tornado watch area for tonight. So I can't really say much for anything good. We do have some strong storms that are going to roll through Mayfield. So, you know, there is that chance for tornadoes, of course. Let me take a look at the NWS SPC real quick, which is the National Weather Service Storm Prediction Center. And then I'll let you know what your risk is in that. Looking at the outlook right now. Why is everybody going so slow on the interstate road? So for tornado, y'all are in that 10% hatch. And then a little bit more southwest, that's where that 15% tornado hatch is. And that's actually going to be the greatest threat. But right now, we are looking at 10% tornado hatch. Thank you for the stars, Hannah. How are you doing, Hannah? Sorry, the stream appears to be a little blurry. That's just because we're in between signals and towers.
Let me clean my windshield.
I'll let you know. Okay. Our stream is a little behind, so it's going to take a minute. Thank you for liking the stream. I appreciate that. We are about 2 hours out from Paducah. So the time we get to Paducah, hopefully some storms will be firing up and we'll be able to sit on radar. Find a good spot to sit. We might have to stop and get gas in a little bit, but other than that,
I'm gonna go share the live stream. Oh, Reed's love.
he's probably down in Arkansas.
I'll be headed up here.
He's going to stay in that moderate patch zone, I guarantee it. Cody. How are you doing? Hannah, I'm gonna do my best to take you to a tornado, but no promises.
But out of Paducah, Sink, and any state, hopefully there is no tornado.
And also about Paducah, what I'm thinking is once we get to Paducah, we'll take a good radar check, and then we're gonna drop down a little bit south of Paducah and get set up. A problem with chasing tonight is we're gonna have multiple escape routes, and we gotta watch out for flash flooding. Flash flooding is a little bit worse in the western part of Kentucky, so we gotta make sure that we don't have any roads closed if we do have to have an escape route, and we do not need to drive into flooded water. Are we chasing Dixie Saturday and Sunday? I do not believe so.
Good.
Give me that water. I mean, we totally could. We might. I'm not gonna say that we're not gonna chase something.
Casey or Maddie, if you're in here, if y'all want to go chase Dixie tomorrow or Sunday,
We could totally go chase Dixie. I'd be really up for that. I haven't really took a look at the NWS SPCs or anything along that lines.
we are now entering Butler County.
Yep, we are now in Butler County. Our service could get really spotty here. Just gonna let you know that ahead of time. I mean, you're our navigator.
And the navigator.
You said it says 2 out of 5. I doubt we'll be chasing something that's 2 out of 5. I'm not exactly sure. If you see me texting you back in the comments from Gage Cuprion, that's me. I'm the guy that's chasing along with Colton and Ethan.
Unfortunately, geography is a huge thing.
Geography.
Okay, our stream is back. Sorry, guys.
Wait, dude, can I pull my phone up again?
No, it'll drain my battery really bad.
Really? First thing. Yeah, I think it's even stuck.
Seems like our stream is doing okay right now. Hannah says no, we're gonna get the truck suited up for the next chase. I forgot you do have to get your truck suited up.
Yeah.
So
So we are we as in a team, but myself, I'm looking to put some money into this truck. I'm gonna drop a pretty penny on it. So I'm going to buy a heavy duty, super duty brush guard to put on this thing. And I plan on putting some armor here too, like you can follow Steve. They go on their chases down in Oklahoma and stuff like that. It's the backup vehicle for Ted that serves Ted. So I'm gonna get at least 2-inch plexiglass for all the windows around this that will reflect the hail to keep from busting the windows out. But
you know what's crazy, Colton?
what's that?
So you know that tornado hatch zone I was telling you about, the tornado watch?
Yeah.
So actually, the 2 tornado warnings are actually north of what's actually in the tornado watch. So where there's not a watch for these people that have been there all day, they actually have a warning, which is kind of crazy to me. And they got a really strong rotation signature over Jackson and Cape Purdue.
Yeah, they're cool.
Yes, they are.
Slow down a little bit.
Yeah, look at them suckers in front of us. Our stream should be up. If y'all have any questions, feel free to ask. I do reply back faster than I can answer you, probably due to the stream's delay.
So we got Morgantown coming up in 2 miles.
Yep, that's a Morgantown sign, is what you're seeing there, so it's coming up really quick. Could get some very poor service here.
The other day when me and Gage and Ethan were on the Morgantown storm, there was some really good rod rotation just right over Morgantown. And if I'm mistaken, there was a tornado detonation 11 miles east of Morgantown.
Southeast.
Southeast.
No, that was Owensboro.
Owensboro.
We're
I'm
thinking
so
of
sorry.
Owensboro, 11 miles southeast.
I apologize. 11 miles southeast of Owensboro.
Those storms that came through on, what was it, Sunday night? No, Wednesday night, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it was Wednesday.
Wednesday night, they were actually all moving northeast. And after this Morgantown storm, my radar decided to die out on us. So we were like, okay, we better call it chase. So we went back to Bowling Green, sat at a gas station for about an hour or so, I'd say. And then we decided to just call it a night because we thought that severe weather threat has actually diminished and decreased. But little did we know, I was back at home, and then I see that one. And then we were actually issued a severe thunderstorm warning, which was not an issue.
Can I actually see that?
We were, no, we're on stream, and we were.
Sorry, guys.
Sorry, I'm trying to figure out. There we go. Like I said, we were under that severe thunderstorm warning, and then about, I don't know, right 15 minutes in, we actually got issued a tornado warning, which was kind of surprising to us because we were like, okay, you know, it's not going to do anything. But then, there we go.
There
That's
we go.
good.
That
That's
looks better.
perfect,
That
dude.
looks way better.
Yeah, that looks really good. Sorry, guys, we had to adjust our camera, technical difficulties. Anyway, back to that tornado threat that I was telling you about for Bowling Green. That was Wednesday night. Colton just so happened to be sitting in the mall parking lot. He called me. He's like, dude, we got cows. And I was like, yeah, we got cows. And I was like, you better come over here. So we decided to have Colton come over to the house. And then this one actually had some rotation with it. The wind really started to pick up. Me and Colton, usually when there's a tornado warning, we're outside looking at it, right, Colton?
Yep.
And but in this one, we're like, okay, we might as well play it safe. So we went to the bathroom, took shelter. Power flickered a little every now and then, and we got a little concerned, but we weren't that concerned. Other than that, it was 80 mile per hour winds that came through the area, knocked a few trees down, and I think a power line. And we had a good buddy that was actually driving through that. He's another local storm chaser named Andy Bailey.
Shout out to Andy Bailey.
Shout out to him. Really cool guy if you ever get to meet him.
So he was in Woodburn chasing the storm coming through there, and he was concerned about getting out of that, which I don't blame him. He was chasing by himself, and it takes guts to do that. And he was like, what should I do? He gave me a call, and I was like, just head north to Bowling Green. I was like, just get out of it completely, out of Woodburn. Well, the Woodburn storm kept coming up to Bowling Green, and that's when the cows were going off, and then we got a warning. I called him back to keep from heading to Bowling Green because that storm was just going to track right along the side of him. And potentially, if there was a tornado on the ground, it could hit him. So I told him to drop far southeast as possible. And I got him out of that until that storm went through. But, yeah, shout out to Andy. What a great guy.